Anyway, you said you had a solution.
Fíjate cómo se le ve dónde estaba la mordida de él.
How is it looking? ¿A quién tú se lo enseñaste?
I just kind of open up my chest. Anybody that's not behind me should be able to see it.
Ok, ¿quién está inmediatamente cerca de ti?
Que está frente a mí es Ornstein.
Y por tal
Al lado
lado.
mío está. El bruto está al lado.
Yo tengo una percepción de 19 pasiva.
Pues desde allá, pues tú no puedes ver bien.
Y 18 de investigation, ok. Diablo.
¿Qué pasó?
Carry on, no, pensé que estaba más cerca. Carry on.
Estoy buscando algo y no lo encuentro, me cago en la puta.
Oh no, he's hot!
Anyway, continúa entonces.
Am I ass more defined?
Well, as I was saying, there might be a ritual or two I can basically prepare and do. It would be better if I actually made more pacts with other Celestials, and I could erect a sort of a dome of protection around this town. And basically nothing undead could come in or out, or anything that I wish.
No, I mean no disrespect, but that very much sounds like a not such a permanent solution. I don't think they'll live the rest of their lives in a dome.
Oh no, let me rephrase. Anyone can come in and out, except for things that I don't want to come in or out.
Ah,
That makes more sense.
Much more convenient. Yes.
Nah, but wouldn't that keep Renesmee out of her own house? So to speak.
No, they're already here. And I could always do... Okay, look, don't complicate this for me.
I'm sorry, my queen. That was not my intention.
I think
Good.
she's trying to say there will be exceptions. Don't worry about it.
What he said. Yes.
This sounds about right.
Also, and I'm just throwing it out there, now that the other vampires are gone and this seems like a safe space, shouldn't we rummage through their files, see if we can find any other piece of information?
Oh, that sounds fun.
That seems like something out of my expertise, so... Yeah, I'm done here, I guess.
Oh, let me. Gather information is been kind of a passion of mine.
I mean, of course, with Renesmee and the Collector's blessing, This is still not our castle.
That is actually what I was going to say.
Oh?
What?
That said, I still need people to search for the portal.
Well, I'm up for a good adventure. Provided take a rest.
Fair enough, yes. Everybody deserves it.
I've rested enough for one lifetime. I'm off for whatever.
I bet.
Se escucha como que desde el control, Luis. Carry on.
Yes.
What?
Que te escuchas lejos.
Toma agua.
Hello?
Preferiblemente a temperatura.
Do I sound better?
I'll be right
now?
back. Give me one
Still sound
second.
like I'm far away.
Yes.
All right.
I'll be right back.
Well, any lead that can help us find that portal.
Nope. It's
If you say
basically
that-
taking expeditions to see if we can find it. You were last say?
I'm thinking about trying to remember something about the orc transportation. I honestly don't remember, but probably it would be good to start somewhere. There's, I don't know, maybe like a high security facility or somewhere that has a strong connection to the weave.
I guess we could ask the collector if he's heard about a place.
Te escuché con tu voz normal, pero okay.
Yes, I know. Technical difficulties.
Okay.
Te va a
Don't worry,
hacer
just-
también. You have to ask the collector if he has heard about such a place.
Probably he'll ask for us to die.
And you're probably right. We don't know yet,
Now that
so
also, since we're gonna give the people the choice of their new ruler, might as well ask them, and their comings and goings, if they've spotted anything weird, say a portal. Or at the very least, they can tell us the places they've been, and where it's definitely not a portal. We can scratch off a few places on our map.
Do we have a map?
Well, not me.
the thing about the Ghostlands is that it hasn't been mapped. The Ghostlands is under powerful magic or curse, whatever you want to call it. Anything that comes in never leaves. The sun never touches the dirt or the trees. If you walk somewhere, you might end up somewhere else where you are not meant to be.
So if we walk to where we don't want to be, we'll end up where we want to be.
It is a possibility.
So yeah, I think you're right, bro. We need a adventure.
Pardon my intrusion. You said this land was cursed?
Yes.
And how would one look into this curse?
You would first need to learn what exact curse was placed upon this place, who did it, and most important, you will need to find a way to actually investigate the curse as a whole in a whole continent at the same time.
It
I have
probably has
spent-
to have. Carry on.
No,
Pardon me.
go ahead.
No. You first.
I insist, my friend.
I was thinking that it has to be a. It has to have some sort of anchor. Because
Sleep.
meaning that it has to whatever the curse or the spell, the source of the curse, it has to be placed upon something.
You got me there, friend. I never spoke enough about it with Adoi before. You were wished he was here, though.
Craven, so what you're trying to say is that the curse wouldn't be placed precisely on this town, if not on something in this town, anchoring the curse to this realm.
More or less. It's like Lilith said she could do a ritual to put a dome. Said ritual will require a radius, a distance of it. And if I'm not mistaken, the ritual will either be pinpointed from a center place.
I mean, there are certain exceptions, because if it was a god who cursed the whole land, like, the curse itself is the land itself. So if you want to eliminate the curse, you would have to eliminate the land.
Is anyone here savvy in identifying curses or magic?
I might be, but like that old man over there said, you would have to create an area of effect immense enough to cover the whole land in order to identify the curse itself. And there's no way that can be done. Unless you were a god, of course.
No?
Wait, who is this Adoi you talk of, BB?
You can call me Old Sage.
My apologies.
BB used to be my comrade in battle. Adoi. He used to be one of the smartest beings ever in this realm. But he fell to the... I don't wish to speak of it. He was a comrade as well.
So he's not with us anymore.
No.
My condolences to your friend.
Thank you.
Likewise.
Well, this all seems personal, so I will be taking my leave. My queen, we shall speak some more after all of this is done.
So, I assume back to the matter at hand. This curse.
It doesn't seem like there's a easy way, so after we rested, we just have to keep poking until we poke the bear.
If only there were records of some sort, something we could study.
Around. I'll head to the inn. If any of you find anything, I'll be more than happy to hear you and probably think of something. You have all done a great deed in these lands. It was no small matter what happened today. I want you all to know that. And for that, I and the people of these lands will be eternally grateful to all of you. And with this, I will also be taking my leave. Get some well-deserved rest, and we shall part tomorrow on our search. You'll have a good night, or good day,
Like,
whatever it may be.
to rest.
Have a good rest, Osage.
And what are you going to do now, Reese?
I don't know.
If we're gonna have some downtime, I'm going to start attuning to my new scythe.
Comrades, there is something that I want to discuss with you guys alone, though.
¿Cómo fue?
No voy a acercar para yo no estar ahí tan lejos. Nada, yo le dije a ellos tres that there is something that I kind of want to discuss with them.
Brute, you try to attune to it, pero you don't feel anything from it como tal. Es como si estuviese dormant or ignoring you. Una de las dos. Ornstein, adelante.
I keep fidgeting.
Ale.
So I look over at Craven, like, my friend, you have the ability to communicate telepathically, do you not?
Yes.
I would like for the four of us to have a private conversation. If the two of you don't mind, that is. Me refiero a Lilith y a Riz.
Wow. Rude. You could always just tell me to leave. Like the gods. I don't like that one. First he freaking pees on himself, stinking the fucking road.
You can feel the sass from the other room.
You have nothing to worry about me. As I said, I do not care about the things from mortals. But if you so wish if you wish and insist to speak amongst yourselves, I will also take my leave.
Well, this is intriguing.
There you go, Ornstein. You pissed two people off. Now we're alone. What you want?
You still do want the mind communication, just in case?
Well, it doesn't seem like we'll really need it, but
Wait. You're gonna have to drop it with
Lilith.
¿Con quién fue? ¿Con Lilith fue?
Lilith.
Yes.
Sí.
Yeah, esa dio Lilith. Yeah.
I've only heard about this topic in stories, but I never thought it'd be possible. But have any of you heard of
Thank you.
the divine losing their powers?
Have we, Angel?
Have you, Mr. Bookworm?
Yeah. Have I?
Tírame un history check.
Yeah, this is.
Actually, no, you all know.
Wisen también.
Todo el mundo. I don't know about Wisen, pero Brute y Craven sabe.
Por eso.
Pues tírame un history check, a ver.
Well,
Los
yeah,
tres.
I already did 22.
I know, you did. Me faltan los otros dos.
O sea, I do remember Craig losing his power, or probably his divine también.
Pues, you're allowed to remember that. Wisen,
Okay.
¿tú en algún momento, ¿tú te acuerdas que este tipo habló de eso mismo? Craig.
Yo creo que por lo menos la primera vez, Craig no estaba ahí. O sea, Watson no estaba ahí.
No.
Oh, yeah.
14.
Pues, sí, ¿tú te acuerdas que algo le pasó a Craig? Tú y Brute. Pero ¿qué cosa era? Pues, tú,
Que hizo que perdiera sus poderes.
Yes, eso mismo. Craven, tú por lo menos sí te acuerdas que la primera vez que Craig perdió los poderes sí fue porque la diosa perdió los poderes o algo así.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes.
No, porque
He told
no,
us.
no me acuerdo si quedó claro de que fue. Porque
Él
la
lo dijo.
diosa.
Él había dicho que había perdido si mal no me equivoco. Él había dicho que-
Nosotros perdimos el link. Yo por lo menos, Craig perdió el link a su diosa.
Yeah.
But it was clarified that she lost her powers por el Dragonborn Paladin, Crassus creo que era.
Ok, pues sí, está bien. Ok.
Y el Paladin el amigo de ustedes.
Sí. Yeah, I know. I remember.
Yes,
ahora.
yes.
Francis.
Francis, there we go. Que ellos aclararon eso.
Ah, pues sí, ustedes se acuerdan de eso, Brute Craven.
Oh, that.
Ya, eso es lo que iba a decir yo.
I thought that he just sucked at being a celestial ham radio.
A companion of ours, because he's not a friend, he kind of lost his
Wow.
powers once or twice. I don't know if it's just he has bad luck or he deserved it. But we heard some more or less of its entity, or he losing his connection with his entity. Therefore, a entity losing their powers or becoming unidentified.
Mr. Stain, what are you getting at?
Interesting. My condolences to your friend. That must have been rough. Being ripped of the connection between you and your deity. What I get to this is, I've been keeping a close eye on the wolf over there, Riz. It's like he has fragments of divinity within him. I can't quite point it out. But all of that talk about a god placing a curse on this land kind of got me thinking. Especially when I use my divine senses in order to survey what could possibly possess on this wolf.
So fragments, you mean like he might have had a connection?
I believe so, but what if it could have gone further than that?
Wait, are you implying that maybe he was once an entity and he lost his powers?
It might have been.
That sounds really intriguing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it may not be much of a lead, and it may just be a dead end at the end of the day, but it could be a start as to why this land might be cursed.
Somehow there's more questions than answers. Well, the answers won't come knocking through the door.
I mean,
Or
I guess
stand up.
we could ask him, but depending on how he feels about it, it might not be open to sharing that.
That is true.
If he even remembers at all, and I think that by itself is a stretch.
Also, he not being, you could say, ally, or could he care less who rules these lands? Could make a good, I would say, that he could care less what happened here. Either way, there's no answer coming through the door telling us, hey, yeah, he was an entity, he's lost his power, probably some fuckers offered them. Probably 6 of 7 other heroes fucked up.
Well, that sounds oddly specific.
But it's also a possibility.
What next? A fucking owl? Let's start walking out. I'm gonna go to the collector to see if it can give us more answers and probably offers something else than my life.
No, so he's standing right there. You could ask him.
Be my guess.
On my little
was-
blueprint.
I was about to, but be my guess, Poison.
I was talking to the Orsin.
Ah. Reese,
Yes?
by any chance are you a god?
Oh, that's pretty straightforward, don't you think?
Oh, God.
He tilts his head in confusion.
Como un perrito.
My God, I bet he looks
that
mad
I
cute.
know of? Where does this question come from?
I'm gonna step forward. I detected some fragments of divinity upon you earlier, my friend. I apologize for not addressing it earlier or addressing it in your presence, but we would like to have that question answered, if you'd be okay with it.
Well, it seems you know more about me than I do myself.
You don't, by any chance, kind of have a loop on your memories that you don't remember something before a certain point in your life?
The only thing that I remember is standing in an altar alongside my brother. And after that, we were ambushed and I was taken. He managed to flee. But I was not fast enough.
Have you ever had a connection with a deity before and had it severed?
Not that I would know of.
Okay, this is my last question. Do you remember having a childhood?
I don't believe I know what a childhood means.
My head hurts.
So I'm guessing the key to figuring this out starts with finding a way to return Riz's memories. Clearly he's had them altered.
I don't believe that is the case, but if you seem to think so, then I will join you in whatever adventure you guys have and see if my memories can be returned, as you say.
In this land, the more I like, the better.
Of course. You're more than welcome.
Brute, tírame un perception check.
Do you have any inspiration?
You know what? Yes.
Fuck
Lol.
it.
Come on.
Dear!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that one better.
Rar.
Rar. Rar.
His tail is wagging wildly.
Really? Wow.
Okay.
We adopted a puppy.
He's a very good.
Interesting. I'm a ask Riz. Uh-huh. Can I take Kevin?
No, carry on.
Okay. So, Mr. Riz.
Fucking
So-
that already. Carry on. What I mean.
So, seems to be like has a sort of the originator of this lycanthropy I've been hearing about. So, what exactly is it?
You are a human, and then you're not.
Huh? Anything else?
Well, let me-
Any other
let me go
information you know
difficulties.
about it?
Well, before having a lycanthropy, you are a race. As I said, let's say a human. And after lycanthropy, in moments you're a human, and in moments you're not. You are a wild beast whose instincts kicked in and only follow their instincts. Uncontrollable, powerful instincts.
See, I'm writing. Wasn't writing that down.
What you're saying is you could lose it and attack us by mistake.
Oh, you definitely will. It always happened.
I wonder if I could be turned into a lycanthrope. I mean, I'm technically more tree than anything.
I can always give you a bite to find out.
He says as he opens his jaws.
Wait, is this a good idea?
I mean, depends. You want that to happen to you? And I'm pointing at the tail wag.
You know what? Lower than a 10, I do it. Higher than a 10, I don't.
Shoo-ba-dee-doo.
That is a 5. I do it.
Wait,
I am merely joking, new friend.
Right. Of course.
Ya tenía la mano casi metiéndose en la boca.
Elbow deep en el hocico.
I will knock on the door.
Come in.
I will open the door. We are looking for a portal. Have you ever heard of a portal, a place that people go and never come back?
There are a couple of places that are ruins, but other than that, I have never heard about anyone going and disappearing.
Any of them are, to your knowledge, strong with the weave?
Not to my knowledge. We barely left Ravencrest.
Do you have any, I don't know, record room of Ravencrest and the Ghostlands?
I do not. Everything that pertained to Ravencrest and the Ghostlands have been lost in time. Well, except a few notes, but those are at my private study somewhere else.
What am I missing?
Craven, from the corner of your eye, tú notas algo familiar de cuando ustedes first met a Jinx.
I will disimuladamente mirar.
As I knock on the door to come in.
You may come in.
Would you mind if I wander around your collection?
I do not mind at all, friend. Go ahead. Take a good look.
Since both the last time I've been here was running, I was still looking around nonchalant.
As Craven looks around, I will talk to the collector. I will show him my new improvised forged scythe. And looking around, it seems like you're a fan of artifacts, weapons.
How much do
hopefully
you want
some-
for it?
Not for sale.
Are you sure?
Yes. It's just that I don't know. I felt it familiar. I felt drawn to it, but I don't know. I just want to know a little bit more about it.
Oh. What can I tell you, my friend? That... Wait. Now that it looks like a scythe, it's clear to me that this was never meant to be a sword in the first place. Fascinating. What's your price on it?
And again, not for sale.
But everything has a price, no?
No. Not this side.
Oh, boo. Well, what would you like to know?
While they keep talking, ¿qué veo aquí?
You see a key. El key que el Warforged le entregó a Cassiopeia o a Jinx antes de que se apagara. Forever.
Ok, pregunto, how big is the key?
As big as a head, as a human head.
Ok,
Sleight of hand?
rapidito. Quería preguntar antes de
Okay, go ahead.
si cupiera, to my knowledge, could that fit in my bag of holding?
Yes.
Okay, I will say in my mind, distract him for 10 seconds. 6 seconds to be exact, pero pues si acaso pasa algo, to have a reaction.
You hear me wink in my mind? I don't know.
Tú puedes hacer un sleight of hand con Brute haciendo el assist action para distraerlo. En otras palabras, tú tiras tu sleight of hand y Brute me va a tirar un...
No seré yo con advantage.
Alright, las reglas cambiaron. I think so. I
Yeah,
think so.
if he helping me. Por eso
Y voy,
que,
y
que
voy a hacer
prompt-
y voy a hacer un extra rule. Si Brute saca a good roll en
distraction.
performance distraction, te debo intentar 2 veces en caso de que pierdas aún con advantage.
So, en todo caso,
Only if Brute saca un performance, ya se jodió, never mind.
If it makes a difference, it was supposed to be a 12.
Never mind.
I'll fucking take it.
Tira con advantage.
Somebody do.
Okay.
Yeah.
24.
Just in case, I will burn one of my psionic dice. Que I can use them to expend to use 1d8 on any skill check I have proficiency. So
bien.
24, 28. I just wanted to just wanted to flex it.
You want to flex it, claro que sí.
I will take the key, put it in the hole in the bag of holding. And I will keep walking.
And as for the site, the only thing I know is that it used to belong to one of the ancient warriors, a warrior of legend. Other than that, our little friend, the orc vampire, didn't share much. He was quite, how should I say this? Quiet with his past.
Do you have any way to see or check if it's magical or anything
Oh, it's
magical is
definitely
happening?
magical, friend. But he never found a way to make it work. He let me inspect it for quite a while, but he never sold it to me. Shame. Such shame. But we got to the conclusion that maybe the weapon is damaged or it needs something else. What it might be, I do not know. We haven't had the opportunity to leave these lands.
I will como que levantar un poco la voz. I noticed you have a bunch of weapons. What is this? As I point to the, I think it's a script.
It is an ancient scroll. We found two in Ravencrest. One was translated, and that's the one I gave you guys for safekeeping, the one that can summon the sun. And that one, we still haven't been able to decipher exactly what it does. I grew bored of it.
Have you grew bored of everything in here?
No, friend. I have not. Both of you would give me such pleasure if you were to join it.
All in due time.
Right, you are. Of course. Now, you both look extremely tired. Why don't you take a rest for the night?
Sounds good to me. Thank you for your time.
You are more than welcome. I have all the time in the world. I mean it. All of it. Because I don't
Let's
die.
leave, bro.
Oh, I
Levemente.
cracked myself up.
Not too much that you might die.
Yo.
Yo.
Thank you very much.
You're most welcome.
Oh my fucking god, you here in your mind.
What was that about?
Tell you later. Should we head back to the inn? Get some rest.
Well,
Are we leaving Sarvin here?
might as well, or if not, I could just take him back. We do have the beds at the inn.
I'll let Lilith know that we're heading back to the inn.
Or if you need any assistance carrying Sarvin, I'll be happy to help.
Very well.
I knock on the door.
The door's open.
Oh, Queen Lilith, I came here to inform you that we are heading back to the inn.
All right.
All right. You pull, I push.
Gotcha. On 3.
Okay. If anything you need, let us know. Take care.
You can come with us, Reese.
Will do. Thank you very much, Wyson.
Of course. I say it's good to see you in good health, Hecate.
Lilith te mira raro como que like Hecate is passed out.
Well, I didn't know that.
I see Wyson go by with Hecate, right?
¿Cómo?
Mm-hmm.
Lily, we're heading back to the inn. You mind if I take Hecate?
No. I'll keep watch. I'll keep her close to me if anything happens. I'm a powerful cleric.
No, in any case, we are still mentally connected by 2 hours, so you can call me or Brute on your mind. We're coming.
Will do. Thank you so much for rescuing her, Craven. You have my thanks.
You're welcome, Valeri.
Praise Saloon that everything went fine.
Praise. I will check about and I will leave.
She bows
Be
back.
safe. And get something to eat. Okay.
Pues ustedes regresan al tavern, right?
In, yes.
Yes. How's the tavern looking? Is it more livelier now? Or?
Everybody's lively. They're drinking ahí a todo fuerte. Comiendo. Emma, you know what? Sure.
¿Qué fue lo que yo cogí, Ángel, que no lo apunté?
Key to old door.
Oh.
You are finally here. I had a small conversation with Dunsleeve, and she took off with 6 other tieflings to see if they could find the portal for us. They knew about a few ruins near the town, and they decided to give us a help in thanks for us helping them.
That's very good news.
You will go and sleep. You deserve it.
Thank you very much, Osage.
You're welcome. The rooms have been paid and your food as well. So enjoy the night. You all deserve it.
Thank you. Brute, shall we take our friend to his chambers?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna follow you. I don't know where his chambers are.
To the top. I don't remember si era para acá o era para las escaleras. I don't know.
Oh, la escalera.
Turn. There we go.
Hit it.
La cabeza de agua
Está
así.
quedando como un mueble.
Yep.
Okay, just twist it the other way.
Yep.
But, oh, no. Right to the right. To the left. To it. Pivot.
Pivot. Alright. Turn slightly. I'm up against the wall. I don't fit here.
You guys take a long rest?
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Pues tómense en un long rest.
I just watch you guys rest because I've been resting for a long time.
So you got another long rest. Without peeing yourself.
Yes. It's all coming together.
Did you clean yourself?
I did. That's why it took so long.
Okay. My question to you is, are you a human?
Who, me?
Yes.
No, I am a 8-foot Goliath.
I see.
So
Come, let us sit down and talk.
So tú podías con Sarvin.
Yes.
He's just helping.
Ah.
Riz, come. Join us at the table. Y le hago como hacen la gente a los perritos ahí en la falda, como que just slapping la falda para que venga para donde nosotros.
Ya ustedes tuvieron el long rest.
Yes.
Ok. Ya está así.
La pregunta es, ¿esto es previo al long rest o after the long rest?
Pues esa fue la pregunta.
Yes. So we carried Sarvin all the way downstairs. Ya tuvimos nuestro long rest y volvimos a salir.
I guess so.
Before we long rested, Brute va a tener conocimiento de que I stole a key from the collector, a key to older que se parece, just in case. Solo Brute.
Yeah. We're eating food.
Yes.
We're eating food.
Well, we did hunt a couple of boar, so I'm assuming, pork steak or something similar.
¿Me preguntan o me dicen?
Te digo.
Huh?
Ok.
Y por lo que veo, we're playing poker.
So, Ornstein, how come you're a paladin when everybody else in your in the monastery was a monk?
It was a long story, but to summarize, I'm actually not from the monastery.
Okay.
Oh. So you just came here to garden? Came there to garden, I mean?
Not exactly. A lot of stuff happened in my past, and I wound up in the monastery under the wing of Master Chen. pun very much intended. And so I tended to his garden.
So you owed him a debt?
Basically, yes. He saved my life, after all.
From what?
He found me
Venga,
in
rápido.
He found me in a near-death state, nursed me back to health in the monastery.
Well, that's interesting. I mean, you're a paladin, and it seems like you have a pretty good build. Must have been quite the fight if it almost knocked you out into the next world.
Me with Vietnam flashbacks. It did. It was truly the worst fight I could ever have. The encounter was just otherworldly.
And what the hell was this mighty beast?
It was a mythical dragon.
Huh. And were you alone, or were there comrades?
I wasn't alone. But I was the only one that managed to survive.
Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that.
Yes, quite.
Your sympathies are most welcome. But it is in the past. Unfortunately, it cannot be changed.
Of course. And is that tale left untold? Let's say it has some unfinished business, or are you willing to part ways with whatever happened?
For a long time, I sought vengeance. But not just towards the dragon, towards its master as well. But I know that I'd not be able to take on such a beast or such a foe.
Dragon Master. Didn't know such people existed. Dragons are one of the most wild cards. As I throw an actual card in the table.
Neither did I. I pick up the cards and say, go fish.
Cabrón.
Vale, miss.
We're playing poker.
No, we're playing Go Fish.
Fish?
Yeah.
Oh, now what?
Mientras ustedes hablaban,
Oh. Ah.
el lugar pues died out a bit. O bueno, bastante. La gente capaz cansada, los hachos. Y en eso entra Dunsleeve while slamming the door.
Noise. I said slamming. And we found something.
What is it?
That was fast.
Indeed it was.
Yeah, I mean, sort of fast, I guess. If you mean walking all night searching, then I guess.
Either way.
And Jesus, I just got back.
Oh, you said you found something.
What is it you found?
We found a few ruins, but I never saw any glowy things, as the old sage described. But I do think that those places are worth checking out. I mean, me and my other two companions worked all night too. Man, my body's sore. Feels as if I fought something.
Same thing happened to us. We woke up pretty banged up.
Just
Yes,
banged out,
that
like
is-
in the middle of it.
Huh.
yes,
Not fucking.
most intriguing. What exactly could it be?
I mean, she said that she fucked some. Never mind. Carry on.
Well, I think it's safe to say try not to take rests out in the open. Come back to the inn or the mansion whenever you can.
Whatever's happening, we need to investigate it further.
Yes.
Yeah, just let me and my two companions take a quick rest, and we'll take you there whenever we feel rested.
I mean, if it
Pardon.
makes you feel better, you could just give us the directions, and you guys could just take the rest of the day off.
Then give me a few minutes so I can write the description of the places that you need to take. Are you gonna say something,
well-
guy in the back?
Yeah, pardon. You mentioned 2 companions? Weren't there a total of 6 of you?
No, it was just me and my other two companions.
Of course. I could have sworn that you mentioned a total of 6 companions. Or am I mistaken? I'm gonna look at the group.
I'm very confused myself. Now look at the old sage. See what his take is on this.
El Old Sage está bien serio mientras la mira a ella.